Ulta, welcome back. So today's video is going to be another haul. I know I just did one, but I got another one for you. So this one is a haul from Ulta. I think I might have mentioned that in my last video, not too sure. So I haven't got makeup in a really long time, so I figured I would just splurge a little bit and buy some new makeup, stuff that I've been hearing about, stuff that I just haven't tried before, and I also got some new makeup brands. So if you want to see all the things I got from Ulta, then just keep watching. When I received my order in the mail from Ulta, I opened up the package and a lot of the stuff was like, you could tell it was just thrown in there, and like some of the tops were off to some products and some things were open, some things were like completely just weirdly opened, and one thing was actually broken, so pretty mad about that. I've never had that happen to me before when I get orders in from Ulta, so I'm talking to their customer service and hopefully they can do something about it, because that's just ridiculous. It's like no one cared. Like when they were packaging it, no one cared, and they just like threw it in there and was like, okay, this is good, whatever. So anyways, I just wanted to say that, and so now we're going to move on to the actual products. So the first thing I got is this L'Oreal Infallible Paints, and this is what it looks like. I don't know if y'all have seen these yet. I saw them in Walgreens and I've never seen them before, and I haven't really seen anybody talk about them. I've seen someone mention them but never like applied it or anything, and this is in the shade 314 Spicy Blush. And I've never tried like the L'Oreal Infallible, like any type of lip anything from them. So I'm really excited to try this. I love long wearing, long lasting lip colors. This is actually a really pretty color. This would be pretty on tan skin and, like me, my very pale skin. So this is really pretty. I'm excited to see like how long this wears. The next thing I got is actually an old product, but I have just never tried it because I've always had oily skin. So this is the L'Oreal True Match Lumi. And I've never tried this, like I said, because I've always had oily skin, and you don't want anything that's like luminous if you have oily skin. But now that I have dry skin, which I will probably have dry skin for a few more months, I decided I would try him out. So I got mine in the shade W12 Porcelain / Light Ivory. So I'm really excited. I hope this gives a nice glow, because I find that matte foundations, which is the one I have on now, just kind of make my skin look a little dull because it is so dry. So I hope this has the same coverage as the L'Oreal True Match. I'm pretty sure it does. I've seen a lot of dry skin girls rave about this, so I'm excited to try this guy. Next is another foundation I just been wanting. I love foundations. That's like my #1 thing is foundations, and then probably eyeshadows. So I figured I would get this to do a review on. This is the e.l.f. Flawless Finish Foundation, and I have heard a few people say good things about e.l.f. foundations, so I figured I would try it out. I used to love e.l.f. back in the day so much because that's all I could afford, which is really all I can afford now. So this is actually in the shade Natural, and it says it was previously porcelain. So the packaging of this is really nice. It's very sleek. It kind of looks like a NARS bottle. It has like the matte black top and then like the frosted bottle. So this is very, very nice. Actually very mature packaging. Oh, I was trying to twist it off, but it just comes off, and it has a pump, so that's amazing. So let me know in the comments if you want to see a review, or if you want to see a first impressions, what type of video you want to see with him, because I do want to make one for y'all. So the next two things I got were one of the things that was like kind of like weirdly damaged, and it is these Ardell Studio Effects lashes. So they're demi wispies, but they're studio effects. So they're a little bit more thicker than regular demi wispies. So it was weird because like this one was attached to this one, and it was like open, and like the top of it was not even on it. I don't know. It was just weird. Like just weird. I'm trying to get my lash game a little bit better. I'm not the best at it, and I'm trying to learn. And so I figured these were pretty cheap, and they're actually really pretty. I don't need lashes for lengthening. I just need them for thickening. You can tell that they're thicker on the outside edge, which is awesome. That's something I really wanted. So yeah, I just figured this would be awesome to try and practice my false lash game on. Another thing I got was because I watch Casey Holmes religiously, and this was another thing that was like open weirdly. This is the L'Oreal Infallible Sponge. So it's in this package right here. I love my Real Techniques Diamond Sponge. And so I figured I would try another sponge out because I used to not love sponges at all. But that diamond sponge, it just changed my life. Like, I barely use brushes unless I'm going for like a no makeup kind of look. So this is what it looks like. It's pretty big. It's bigger than I thought it would be, and it feels pretty dense. So we'll see how this works out. I'm really excited because she loves it, and usually the stuff she loves, I love too. So the next three things I got are all from the same brand, which is Makeup Revolution. And I've never tried anything from Makeup Revolution before, but then I saw Casey talk about it a lot, and she likes a lot of their products. So again, I had to buy it. And this is the Makeup Revolution Pro Base Aqua Priming Base. So from my understanding, it's just like a primer that you spray, kind of like the Smashbox primer water, I think. And it says it's new, so I don't know if I showed you, but it looks like this. Like I said, my face has been very dry, very peely, and I figured something like this will kind of help to soothe my dry skin and bring out the glow and just kind of make it a little bit more hydrated all the way around. So the next thing I got from Makeup Revolution is this blush palette, which this came broken. So one of the blushes actually was like depotted already, and it's just like, and I could totally just glue it back down with hot glue, but when you buy something, you expect it to be the quality that you paid for, I guess. But this is what it looks like. It's very, very pretty packaging, and this one is actually in the shade Hot Spice, and you can tell that on the back. It does have a huge mirror, which is nice, and when you open it up, it has all of the they're not really names, it just says shimmer, matte, shimmer, like what each blush is, whether it's shimmer, matte, or baked, which I will be throwing that away. But this is what the palette looks like. It's so pretty. Love the baked blushes. I think everything's super pretty, especially for the spring and summer months. I'm just really excited to use this. So I'll just swatch a few of these for y'all. Okay, I don't know if you can tell. This is the lighter of the baked blush. This is the darker, and then this is a one of the pinks. So I swatched these three shades right here. In my opinion, they swatch okay. I'm excited to see how they actually look on top of my skin with makeup, primer, all that type of stuff. And the last thing I got in this haul and in the Makeup Revolution brand is this Flawless Ultra Eyes 32 eyeshadow palette. So this is a really pretty rose gold coppery palette. I love their packaging. It's so sleek and defined, and it has all the colors on the back, which is nice. And this is the same as the blush palette. This is the blush one, this is the eyeshadow. So when you open it up, if I can open it. So when you open it up, you have the same deal as in the blush palette. These all have the names on them, which I will throw away as well. I don't feel like that's useful. Just put the names on the back and it'll be fine. So this is what it looks like. This is such a beautiful palette. I just could not pass up on it. It's got all your warm shades over here. It's got some cool darker shades over here and anything in between that you could ever want. And it's got a huge mirror, so you don't have to worry about finding a mirror. So I just think these are so beautiful. I'm going to swatch a few. Okay, so these are the colors that I swatched. I swatched this black right here, this green, and this yellow. And this is what it looks like on my skin. So this one's the black, which I think is pretty dark for a drugstore black, not as black as like an Urban Decay. And then this is the green. I don't know why, but a lot of dark shades just look black on me. Is that because I'm so pale? Like, is anybody else like that? But I do see a hint of green, but it just looks black. And then this is that yellow, which I think is super shimmery, and it felt very creamy and not what I was expecting at all from this yellow. So from the shades I swatched, I feel like this is a pretty decent palette. I feel like I could get a lot of use out of this. This would be something that you can take with you just as a single palette. You don't have to take anything else, which is amazing if you're traveling. I'm really excited to do some looks with this. It's so pretty. Alright y'all, well that was it for this small little Ulta haul. I hope y'all enjoyed this. I really want to do a video where I'm using all these products and some from the other haul that I did. I want to use everything in a video together to see how everything does, like kind of like a first impression slash like using new drugstore makeup. So let me know if that's something y'all would like to see. I have seen a ton of people do that lately, so I want to jump on that train. Don't forget to subscribe before you leave. I would love to have y'all in my little southern family that I am creating here on YouTube. It's just a fun place to be. Don't forget to like the video if you liked it and enjoyed it and found some products that maybe you thought were interesting as well. And I hope y'all are having a good week or weekend whenever you're watching this, and I will see y'all in my next video. Bye, y'all.